Welcome back to Vita Extella.
しているのは奏者も知っているよ。古き7層から新たな7層へ、基本構造こそ変わってはいないようだが、各層はやはり次々に拡大している。地球の特定の国、時代に即したかのような領域もあれば、ジャングルじみて自然あふれる生命力に満ちた領域もあると聞く。ライオンだ。アーチャー曰く、我がローマ領域の近くに現れた新領域でライオンが発見されたそうだ。ライオンのようなものが発見されたそうだ。尻尾がヘビだったとか、背中に何やらヤギが生えていたとか、変なことをアーチャーは言っていたからな。だが何かの間違いであろう。もしくは知られざる新種、もしくは古き種のライオンを模して作られた NPC であろう。ぜひ捕まえてみたいものだ。ぜひぜひ世のペットとして愛玩したい。どうした奏者、突然目を手で隠して。何をそのようにうんうんと納得したようにうなずいている。ようにわかるように説明せよ。それにしてもライオンはいいものだ。ああ、モフモフしたい。ヘラクレスごっこをしたい。獅子の首をこうもっと決めて。するぞ。というか、ふっと決めて絞め殺すのだから、当然ライオンは昇天しような。おかしなことを言う奏者だ。ライオンがいれば裸で締める。当然ではないか。
See, I get it now. That was one of the more tasks of Hercules, or Heracles, I knew what to call them. A one-on-one wrestling match with the lion. Such as they were so excited about this. I'm going to go ahead and veto that plan. We have too many other things to handle right now for a lion hunt. Now, so let's get ready for the next battle.
そうだな。締めるのは次の機会だな。我ながら抜群の着こなしだな。見惚れてよいぞ、奏者。
Chapter 5, to the one I adore. Mary associates the Titan's dark tomb. I had a dream. I don't think it was a dream. I think I was spying on a dream that someone else had. I'm strangely certain of this. It wasn't my own experience. It's like I was watching a film projected onto a screen. A fragment of the record. Flashbacks. The White Titan. A sea of stars, a teardrop. The burning earth. The downfall of the gods, the ravaged planet, the end of civilization, and the destruction of life. Destruction, subjugation, screaming and weeping, terror and howling. The White Titan swelling on the horizon and being destroyed by a beam of light. Something that shines so brightly. The light, the light. The light covers everything, covers the world. The Titan, for all its power and savagery, crumbles to the ground and disappears. And then in the darkness of the moon, the cyber frame that holds the memories of the White Titan is all that's left. That's why, and that's that which was left in the zero dark, forgotten to the umbral stars that head into the sea of stars beyond. That which only exists to wait 14,000 years, the return of the umbral star. Without anyone to talk to, without any outside interference, without anything to do. Trapped in a cold cavern, little different from a coffin. A sweet embrace of sleep had been a luxury. The cyber frame held life, intelligence, and all the necessary parts to function, but never knew sleep. Its brain never had a chance to rest. Bummer. Not sleep, without dreams, without moving the sights in the darkness, not seeing anything. Only reflection on the memories ahead of destroying the earth alone. And at that time, in the place where it had no input or output, that cyber frame, there it's remained for eons. And away from me, heaven see Saber, all alone. My creator, you have finally awakened. It seemed that I had a troubled dream. The expression was stricken with grief. I had expected tears. What manner of dream did you see, my creator? I see your face in such anguish, I feel like my heart is being torn in two. My fuzzy consciousness clears as Saber's voice reaches my ears. Is this our first time sleeping in the same bed, or has she slept by my side for countless nights? Oh, she's done it previous nights as well. It's comforting to wake up next to such a warm, soft presence. Saber's golden hair shines like the sun, and the sight of it shakes some of the heaviness from my eyelids. My time must I remind you that I'd rather become compared to the mooses under the sun god. So, I demanded in the greeting, and this I would. Unfortunately, a day breaks upon Seraphim. The restfulness of night is over, and we must ready for battle. However, the time to give ourselves over to the temptation of sleep. At least not yet. Blessed you, my creator. What did you see in that dream? Let's just say you're lying. I guess the Dark Cavern, to start. The Dark Cavern. I see. That would be that. That's the boy witnessed the same dream as you. So she did see it as well. A saber's urging, my mouth opens on its own. I somehow string the words together. I tell her what I saw in that dream, flowing somewhere deep within my mind. The story of the White Titan that turned to the ground to a sea of fire, and finally headed beyond a distant horizon of bright light. And then that long, unbearably long days within the shadowy zero dark. All said it must have been 14,000 years ago, you say? Yes, the zero dark, the territory that was rejected by the moon cell. It still exists within it. You and I know that it is not necessary that we are a world of darkness. I know that because we have touched the record that was sent across space and time. An isolated space closed off for ages, that's what the zero dark is, as far as we know. Then there's the far side of the moon, an imaginary space on the other side of the moon, where all of humanity's evils are sealed away. That's separate from the zero dark, since the far side is still considered part of the moon system. The zero dark is a territory of deep shadows, visible from neither the inside nor the outside. We already know what lies there, the arc of the stars, the external memory unit injected into the moon cell by the Umbral Star. We know the boundary is there to keep the arc quarantined from the rest of the moon cell. I imagine its darkness resembles what space was like before the sun. Space where nothing can be born. The moon cell named it the zero dark due to its nature. Its corruption is contained, but still festering inside, and there the Umbral Star takes root. And of course, it's where the White Titan sleeps. Well, not exactly, as she isn't sleeping. The Umbral Star buried in the moon cell, you say. What I saw in that dream was nothing more than all-consuming darkness. Maybe no exaggeration to say, but the only thing she saw when I turned was the side of that cavern. Yep. But I can scarcely concept took 2 lives, a span of footnotes. It was too long for me to comprehend. I certainly can't imagine either. There's no way I could, even though I experienced everything in that memory of the dream. It was more like looking through sheets of data. It was nothing like living myself. They say that a master who forms a contact with a servant sometimes experiences the events of their partner's life through dreams. The dream I had was even less real than that. It was more than like a copy of a dream. I don't think I was able to pick up on the same things as Hakuno Kishinami sent me this record. The Hakuno Kishinami. A record is a record. It's a combination of images and sounds. It doesn't copy over the emotions the recorder feels when the record is made. Since it's only a means of absorbing information like reading a book or watching a movie, what you take from it is up to you. Oh, but still, the same way. Did I not tell you earlier? The servant and the master see the same dreams. I don't comprehend the idea of 14,000 years of solitude. I understand the emotions stored up within my heart. Seeing the terror vessel of the Umbral Star truly the right thing to do. And more importantly, she's not going to steal my prey to her, is she? Of course I fear that as well, but no matter how I try, I cannot fear the sight of her at the end. secret that's over at the end.
要はアルテラを救いた
I
い
wish to say to her, not simply
そな
because
た
you
が
wish
そ
for
れ
the
だから
same,
ではない
and well, I suppose part of it is for your
少しは
sake,
そなたのためにと
but
思うところがないでもないがこれはヨガ
this is something I chose
私
for
が
myself.
純粋に感
I
じ
was
たことだ
devoted to her from the crushing darkness,
私が
simply as I wanted
私
to.
がそうしたいと感じたからこそアルテラをあの闇から連れ出そうと思うそれが
That is the
ヨ
reason
が
I
そな
fight
たと
with
共に
you.
戦う理由
It is different from the Holy Grail,
生き残るために戦った
where we
聖杯
fought to
戦
stay
争とは違
alive.
う
This is purely another
人を救うという
salvation.
ごく当たり前の我らの願いだ
Saber spoke calmly, like she was confiding a secret from deep within her heart. She will fight, but not as a servant of Hakuna Hishinami. That's the sword. She will fight against the darkness as her own person. And then, I get out of bed.
それにだ
Wonderful.
たとえ3分の1の分身であったとして
Pray
も
to at least a
あ
third
の
of
奏
her
者は命を懸け
made
た
a
の
great
だ
sacrifice.
あの娘を
All for that maiden,
アル
not
テ
for
ラ
any
を
grand
救うな
purpose,
どという
but for her
大きな
alone.
話のためではないアルテラ目に幸
Her
福を
own
教えてやるな
happiness,
どと
as the
そんな
fated
小さ
journey
な願い
ended,
のた
to
め
have
に
reached out
カナダ
for
の
her
奏者
sake
は全
alone
てを費
only,
やしたそなたのサーバント
as
と
your
して
servant.
こ
I
れを
want
叶
to
え
honest
ず
your
して
noble
どうす
deed.
る
I'm not
あ
allowed to
の
go
思
to
いを
waste.
世は決して無駄にしたくない何どーん
Therefore,
と任せる
everything
が
to
よい
me, my sparkling corn,
1万と
and to
4000
banish the
年
ages of
長
darkness.
きにわたって暗黒に閉ざされた者に輝けるものを見せてやる程度世には造作もな
This
いことだ
shall be no trouble I shall
こ
not
の世の
for
もの
her.
とは思えぬ至高
The
の芸
great
術
of
黄金劇場の進化
imperial
を
beauty of the
今
heaven.
度こそ見せてやろう
Antius Doma, Astus Doma, as Aurea. It's exactly as you say, Saber. It's only natural for us to protect this earth as the one who lives here, wants to live here. That's the survival instinct of living creatures, but we have another reason besides that. Independent of my human desire to live. I want to say that to her. It's close there. I walks in this moment. And Tom was watching. She has Ron timing. Why would I see the next thing? We were just for the game. Oh. Miss Castor.
キャスター
Hello, are you watching?
いつからそこに
There. You haven't been spying on us from the very beginning, have you? What did she ask?
初めからではございません
Oh, not from the beginning. I'm sure my delicate feet would have found your face without if it's otherwise. Andy.
私がお邪魔
I
したの
came
は
in
つ
a
い
moment
先ほ
ago.
ど
There was
奉
no
公
answer
者の
when I
返事が
knocked,
ない
so I
さあ
thought this
ご主
might
人
be
様
my
の
chance to
願い
catch them all sleeping.
浮き足で入ってみればまあ
And lo and behold,
あの巨人を救
we
う
two were
とか言い
gazing
合って
into each other's
二人
eyes
で見つめ
while
合う
rambling.
ですも
I
の
was singing the
そり
right
ゃ呆
time.
れて固まりもしま
Beyond
す
my shaking, so shaking shoes would have been frozen in shock. Wait, are you
やは
against
り
the
貴様は
caster?
反対か
You seem to hold a grudge against her. I'd suspect that you might not be enthusiastic about this plan from the beginning.
心底から賛同はしていないと気づいていたが
Yeah, caster and ultra don't mix too much.
そりゃそうで
Of
しょうと
course I
も
wouldn't be.
私た
Neither
ち
you
が
nor my
あの
husband
巨
have
人
any
にど
idea
う
how
ほど手を焼い
troublesome
た
it
か
was to
あ
fight
なたも
that
ご主人
giant.
様も知らないのですからですがまあ
But well,
あの
it
時と今
seems
回
like
と
the
は
situation has
状況
changed
が
since
違うよ
then,
うですし
hasn't it?
あの女の気
I
持ちも
can't say
少しだ
I
け
don't
共感でき
understand
ま
the
すし
tiniest bit about how she feels.
かつて巨
In the
人を倒
past,
すため
all
に
who
戦った
fought to
者
destroy
た
the
ちは
giant met
こと
their
ごとく
end.
敗れ去りました
However,
ですが倒すためではなく
no
救
one
う
has
た
ever
めに
fought to
戦う
save her instead
と
of
いうのは
destroying her.
今までにない
As
展開
someone she vanquished,
かつ
once
て敗れ
vanquished.
た者の一
Let's
端
see how
と
this
して
all ends.
その結果私も見とうございますキャスター
Yeah, so she lost against her
貴
before.
様言うで
I'm
はない
glad you
か
say that.
あれか
Yeah, you become a better woman after my prayer discarded you.
良い
Is
女
that
度
it?
が上がったのか
Seriously, Nero? She didn't get discarded.
売られてねえですよ
Never discarded, yeah!
私よりあ
I
な
think
た
you
の
take
方が
points
向い
this
てい
time
る
because you're more suited to hacking and slashing. That's right. Oh dear.
ですが
Anyway,
ご
I'm
主
more
人
worried
様
about how my
ご
husband
お
will
人よし
fare.
すぎて
Being
私
unbelievably
そちら
good-natured.
の方が心配です
Yes, yes. Of course I do love you. And you are so filled with the spirit of philosophy that you constantly invite trouble to your side. Okay. And there with a real mouth. It's not. Surely I do. But surely you realize that my love eclipses yours. And I pray to love me rather than substantially in return. As in return. Say what you will. I'll be here protecting our home base. My husband's home. The place where my dearest rests and heads. Here between bows. The forces of destruction and so must save her. Please remember one thing. Take good care of my beloved. You know she will, Tomo. Indeed. Of course I will. Right. I know exactly what it is I want to protect. Now all I have to do is make it happen. Let's go to Altera's home base, to the ends of the Zero Dark. Right. NPC. Time for the last. And now, including Castor's forces, we have many heroes gathered in Rome. Each has brought us new information. Now maybe the best time is to explore options. Let's see you, my praetor. It's exactly as Saber says. Since the decisive battle lies ahead of us, we should try to get as much brainwork in as possible done beforehand. So the problem lies in how we're going to answer the biggest question of all. What question is that? How exactly are we going to save Altera? Yeah, that's right. I seized every opportunity I had to question every servant here. Indeed, each of them had a suggestion. Or their suggestions. So I have the best advice of 9 hero spirits who carved out their legends across time and space. Really? Each of them pondered our conundrum. Just a moment. I'll compile all their answers into one sheet of data. You only enter one command and... Good. Now let us begin. First, our Chuchiland. Quote, if we can kill him, we should kill him. That's not gonna happen. Moving on. Archer. Macedonian Fist. First we defeat them, then we have to think of a good plan. Seems rather like. Either way we're gonna end up fighting, but I'd rather not kill Altera. Alright, yeah, that's true. Let's just pretend we didn't hear those two and move on. What about Gawain and Archer's plans? Rather difficult. I'm going to review the data. Probably won't be good. Both displayed troubled looks and shook their heads. Adventure Archer would say Gawain. Archer isn't like being a savior, understandable Gawain. Not particularly helpful. What about, Tomo's generals? Well, it's not like we've come up with much better ourselves. After all, we're talking about fighting an alien enemy from the edge of space. And on top of that, we're not just looking to defeat an alien, but to defeat and save an alien. Be right back, guys. I'm going to move into the next trip. We're here. I'm watching Gumball. I think defeat and save an alien. Meta gave me the same response as the little bit was as stoic as ever. While Karna... What about Karna? Yes, Karna did have something to say. How brilliant he is, reached his extraordinary insight. Even in such a strange case, he was able to advise us. Maybe Karna has some better luck. No, that's what he said exactly. To defeat someone and yet try to save them is a contradiction between the moon and the sun. Without both, tomorrow will never arrive. Why? Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. What does that mean? It is in kindness nature to look the grander picture, of course. That might be a bit too grand. Imagine Cass must have her hands full with him. What do you think, my master? What I think? Well, I don't want to say that, but I think he means, oh, definitely Saber. That's my guess. Hope I'm right. Yep, I was right. 16. A fine choice of words. Seem to bring us no closer to the answer we seek. Kind of truly a kind hero spirit. It is no surprise that his legends detail him as an extraordinary, great hero. Well, I still have faith in our planning. A way to save her, one single task to accomplish, and we may as well already have the power to do so. The Regalia, the royal authority of the moon's holy grail. As far as Seraph is concerned, it's a machine that can grant any wish. Well, it is from the holy grail itself. Since we have 2/3 of it in our possession, we should be able to do just about anything. So, really, all we have to do is hammer out the details of that plan. Saber? I apologize, my ruminating on the planned battle we just fought. The previous battle? King of Conquerors, Iskander. Truly a proud and brilliant heroic spirit. Well, to put it quite simply, he was strong. I agree. And they are alive now. They emerged victorious. But yes, if we were to fight him a second time, I'm not confident we would win. Yeah, that would be difficult. Second win. Iskander was a fearsome enemy. At the same time, he was a hero. Especially exactly as Saber says. He had the courage to do whatever it took to obtain his heart's true desire, as well as an adventurous spirit that made it hard to tear your eyes away from him. Even as we were fighting him, even as his enemy, I couldn't help but think that. Indeed, the sublime nature of a true hero. My experts in bravery are nothing more compared to the more authentic the king of conquerors and my divine ancestor Romulus. Sure, I didn't become irreplaceable the moment I took the throne of the Roman Empire, but there was no way I could be as great as the King of Skander. He subjugated much of the continent and made vassals of so many kings. It is said that he was even made a pharaoh. A pharaoh? Even Gaius Julius Caesar, who I admired Iskander in turn. Moreover, Uncle loved Iskander as well. Saber, the person who was the uncle of the Roman Empire, Emperor Nero, was Uncle Caligula. Isn't the name of an origami in Gaia as well? I don't remember that. I have seen an empire that's 2 generations before me. He would often sit me on his knee when I was little, and regale me with the tales of the heroes of old. He shared so many legends with me. The heroes of Heracles, Ulysses, Perseus. All legends he told. His passions burned most brightly in the great King Alexandros for the tales of Skander. Saber's eyes seemed to search for something in the distance. Her thoughts are in a time long gone. Emperor Caligula. When I think of the 3rd emperor of ancient Rome, I recall that he was famous for being more of a tyrant than Nero. They said he was a blood-soaked despot. The Emperor of Death, who fell into madness, the greatest man in power at the time. He was temperamental and steal lives without a second thought. In the end, he was murdered in some internal plot. But the words that spilled from Saber's lips seemed to paint an entirely different picture from the bloody legend I know. I recalled that Emperor Caligula was considered an enlightened ruler, and not a tyrant when he first took the throne. For the first few years of his rule, he was known as the Shining Star of Rome. Yes, just like Saber I know. Perhaps the Caligula in her memories is forever in the shape of the good and wise king she was most familiar with. He was generally a kind uncle. There was no mistaking that. He always said that he did not necessarily strive to be like the heroes of legend. At the very least, he wanted to be a good emperor to his people. He said that so often. And so, told me to grow up into a paragon of nobility. I want to say great uncle. I think that's not ironic. Let's say the top one. Sounds like a great uncle. Yep, now it's that again. 2 for 2. Yes. He always treated me with kindness. That's very sweet. And another one. Oh, bonus! My poter. Quite dim the lights. Give me a moment of your time. Sure. A thought occurs to me. Could it be you did not recall the entirety of the events that accompanied the Montoya War? Do I not remember? Well, I remember bits and pieces, but the entirety. I kind of see. If so, not my person to clarify anything you might be curious about. That would be nice. How about it, my creature? I won't press you if you intend to sleep. Saber's words ring true. Although I have more memories than the body that disappeared in the other parallel world, there are still spots of cloudiness in my mind. I remember much of what happened, but I can't confidently say my memories are complete, so I would love it if she could tell me about the days we spent together as master and servant. Yeah. That's the story of a single hero. Fought onwards in the serial fantasy. Guided the moon. No. It's the story of the two of us, rather. Sarah begins her story, a bedtime story of sorts. Her voice has a soothing resonance to it. When she calls herself the finest instrument ever forged, she's not just boasting. Her voice is like a song, a symphony of words. She tells me about the moon's Holy Grail War, about the wizards of the cyber world invited to the moon by Providence, who devoted themselves to reaching the top through a battle to the death. The summoned heroic spirits, the proof of the ultimate servant, the Holy Grail War. The days of conflict when we ascended several layers, the core of the moon, the prison of Seraph. The duels so cruelly repeated by the 120 matches we gathered on the moon were set up in the form of a tournament. Ah, I remember, Fate Extra. With every battle, half of the masters disappeared, losing their lives in the process. The masters were not the only ones who faced death. The servants summoned with the power of the moon cell to serve as the wizards' great weapons would die as well. As each master's lives were extinguished, so too were the servants disappear. Returning death to the throne of heroes. In the end, the toll was 125 people. 3 of them survived. Joyce, you have saved lives through your actions as well. Thank you, Saber. Now that you've told me all this, I feel like the cloudy parts of my memories are returning in vibrant color. You fought what felt like an endless battle, and finally reached the prison of Seraphim. And after everything that happened, here we are on this newly created Seraph. Even if the 7 seasons, 7 layers of old moon are gone, there is no doubt that a new Seraphim was born.